Players, so this right here is a situation that I don't understand, and quite frankly, I don't even want to understand it. And it's happened before. So this woman who calls herself a mother has been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for leaving her 16-month-old baby girl at home by herself while she goes on a vacation for not 1 day, not 2 days, but 11 days. And unfortunately, the baby passed away. Y'all, let's talk about this. So last year, 32-year-old Kristel Candelario decided she wanted to go on vacation. So she booked herself a 10-day vacation in Puerto Rico. But apparently she didn't have a babysitter or even care to find anyone to watch her 16-month-old daughter, Jaylene, because she left her at home unsupervised with no food, no water, no nothing. While she was on her vacation, as you can see, she was posting photos. She was just as happy as a flea on a dog's ass to be in Puerto Rico while her daughter was at home dying of starvation. When she got home, her baby was in the crib where she left the baby, deceased, covered in feces and urine. It shook the investigators so much that they actually came to the sentencing hearing today and read a poem for little Jaylene. Y'all, this is just disgusting and absurd. According to the medical examiner, Jaylene died of starvation and severe dehydration due to pediatric neglect. Her manner of death was ruled a homicide. Little Jaylene was extremely dehydrated and emaciated, weighing 13 pounds, 7 pounds less than in her last doctor's visit less than 2 months before. Last month, she pled guilty to aggravated murder and endangering children in connection with the death of her 16-month-old daughter, Jaylene. She was ultimately sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. She read a statement in court where she said that she was so sorry, but the judge didn't want to hear it, and he lit into her when he sentenced her to life in prison.
You left your baby, Jalen, trapped in a pack and play without food and water for 10 days. This wasn't simply an oversight. You could have saved Jalen's life many times. You could have found someone to watch her while you were gone. You could have taken her with you. While you were in Detroit or Puerto Rico, you could have called someone in Cleveland and told them that Jalen needed help. Dr. Mooney indicated that rigor mortis was found when they found her, which means she didn't die that long before you came home. Think about that.
Her attorney said that no one was trying to excuse the behavior, but Kristel was struggling emotionally and overwhelmed as a single mother of 2 children. He claimed that she was depressed and suffering from issues in which she was placed on antidepressants, but she stopped taking them. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. Rest in peace to this sweet baby. I just don't understand that, and quite frankly, I don't ever want to understand something like that, because how could you leave a baby at home with no one, no food? And just like the judge said, at some point you could have decided to call somebody. When they found that baby, according to the medical examiner, the baby was barely in rigor mortis, so there was a possibility that the baby could have been saved. It's just ridiculous. I don't wish anything good for Kristel, because she deserves that life in prison without the possibility of parole. Players, put your thoughts in the comments. You know my opinion is not the only one that matters. I want to know yours. Put it in the comments. This is Double D Mo for the Black News.